What is going on, guys? Thanks for logging to the channel. If it's your first time here, go ahead and get down there and smash that subscribe button. But you know how you guys go and you order the LED lights for the interior of your vehicles like I just did on my Ram in the previous video? I'm going to be doing that on my car today, and it should be pretty simple. Just slap them in. Just figured to do a quick video for you guys on that because I hate it. It just looks so dull and blah in there. With the warm lights, I'm going to put the LED ones in because the packs come with multiple bulbs. It takes 2 for this and 1 for the rear. So they come with like a pack of 10 for the little ones and probably a pack of 4 or 5 for the big ones in the rear of your vehicle. So I'm going to slap those in there today for you guys. Okay guys, we have the bulbs for here. There was only 1 in the back of my Ram, but there's 2 in this one. Oh, and they're clickers. That's cool. Oh, they feel weird. I think that needs cleaned. I don't know why. There's lights are all feel all rough and weird. But we are going to go and installing the LED ones today. I ordered these a long time ago. I probably don't still have the link, but I will put, well, that's pretty descriptive on the package, which is unlike Amazon. I will put a link to these in the description below for you guys. But let's jump into installing them here today. They are actually not the long tubular ones. They are these ones, which are the same thing that should be in the front of this thing up in those lights. But I'll pull them out, slap them in, and we should be good to go. That's way simpler, guys. Take that little piece of aluminum out of there, or whatever it is. Take that out. Oh, there. Oh, got her. Things are ridiculous. Those things are hard to get out of there. Couldn't get anything up in there, and they seat in there so well. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So much brighter and just better all the way around, guys. See if I can get you guys in here so you can see what I'm dealing with. So you see that little plastic primer right there? Well, it is not letting this go in there, and if you try to force it in, it pushes that thing up inside your headliner, which would suck. So your gap for that little button, that button is the button where you press this up to keep your light on, and it's only got about half as much gap as this. So when I went to push it up in there, it pushed it back in. I pulled it back out, and then the other side I used a screwdriver to hold it up. And even when you tap it up, it still has just as much pressure on it, and it comes back down to the same position. So turning it on or turning it off does not help any. But I held it up with a screwdriver, slid this in there, and we'll see if that works now because the other light is now in. So this is just kind of a pain in the butt, but it's worth it for the look of the LED in here. So let's try to get this one back up in there without pushing that little plunger up inside your headliner again. Here's what I'm dealing with. This little piece right here, this piece came unplugged. It has a couple little prongs in it, and it goes and plugs into these prongs here, and it was just floating around up in there. So I'm going to stick it back in there, then I'm going to go and put all the lights back together while it's here. And in the process, this little thingy here came off, which goes right here as a little retainer clip. So really guys, the best way to replace this is pop this whole thing out. Pop these aluminum pieces out to take your lights out. Then the LEDs are shaped differently so they won't go through that little hole. So go ahead and put this back up in there. Put your bulb in, which is also easier to see because you can see it from the top side and which way it's shaped and how it needs to go in there. You can see better, I don't mean it always goes in better. And then take your cover, which you can use your screwdriver on the other end this time. There, your light is on. Beautiful. That little plastic tab is in there and she is all snapped back together, guys. So let me show you guys what I was doing with here. So here's what the top of it looks like. You can see your light hole right there. They stay on just for a second when they're cooling down. That is your little hole with your sleeve with your light in it. Right here is your little primer. And as you can see, your little plastic piece rests on that. Well, that little piece slid right out of there, which was what turns your little light on and off, which, watch. And it holds just as much pressure on it both ways. So that is kind of what holds it all in there. And I had to pop that back into place and get it out. Hopefully that one's not the same way. This was more of a pain in the butt, but is a good tutorial for you guys because it's a lot harder than my truck one. So let me get her put back up in here and we will jump to those ones. There's more light coming out of this one than there is this one because this one sits in there like this and this one sits in there like this. So they're opposite the way the pieces are. So to me, there's a little more light coming out of this one, or more so it's hitting you more so in the face versus just reflecting off of everything up there. But it's in there and it looks way better in my opinion. Okay guys, we're up here at the front one. Hopefully this one is a little easier than the other one, but let's jump right into her and I guess we will find out. And you can see like where it's like looks funny and then there's a smooth spot right there. You can tell that's where your clip obviously is. Now whether you can get in there or not. Nope, you just pull it right out there. And there is a primer on that one too, like it was on the back. But the plus side with it is let me get you guys a better angle. As you can see, it's like halfway in, halfway out. So you should be able to just stick your piece against it and then slide it in with no issue on this one, hopefully. But we'll try that and go from there. Beautiful. That one was way simpler than the rear, but it also helps when you know how this one works because I just did that one back there. Very much so brighter in my opinion. Rather than it just putting warm light here, it's putting warm light, or it's putting cool light everywhere. Beautiful guys, she goes, and this one goes together way more smoothly than the back one does. So she is looking mighty fine now, guys. And it still doesn't look like that white on the camera, but here it looks extremely white and it looks awesome, guys. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you the car in the dark and how bright it, much brighter it is in here. Of course, I didn't get a beforehand picture, but I want to show you guys how bright it is in here with these new LEDs installed. It is like night and day difference in here, guys. It is like double as bright as it was before. There's like, you can see everything. It is just so bright in here, and to me it even shines down more on the floor and everything else. It is just so bright in here. I love the LEDs. Love them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you guys haven't seen my Ram video where I install the lights in it, which is 10 times easier than this car, then I will put it up up top there along the top of the screen. You guys can go check that video out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I hope this was helpful for you on how to install, because the back one's a pain in the butt. The front one is not bad at all, and like my RAM is easy, piece of cake. This one was way harder, but I hope this was helpful for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and get on there and give this video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button, guys. We are climbing on up there. We're over 500 subscribers now, and I thank you guys for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day, everyone.